All right, well, welcome to Word of Light, where we play Dungeons and Dragons, but it's intended to be used as allegory. We love to play Dungeons and Dragons, and but even more than playing, we love the Word of God. And our hope is that as we play a fun game, we can point to the wonderful truths of Scripture. Obviously, this will be a reflection of the truths in Scripture. Obviously, nothing can substitute for the Word of God. But hopefully, as we play, we can focus on some truths that are in the Word of God. Hopefully, it can be encouraging to those that view, and hopefully, it will give you a hunger and thirst for God's Word. There is a scripture in 3 John, chapter 1, because there's only one chapter, but the 4th verse. John says this in the book of 3 John. He says, "I have no greater joy than this, to hear of my children walking in the truth." Isn't that an amazing verse? I have no greater joy than this, than to hear of my children walking in the truth. Which obviously in 3 John, John was making mention that they were walking in truth. And so that's a lot of what we're about is looking into truth. This world is confusion in regards to truth. And hopefully you guys as characters will be able to explore truth and what is truth. My name is J.J. Meyer, and I'm your Dungeon Master. And so let's start things off with our players. What I want you guys to do is give your names, your character names, your real name and your character names, and then also what your race and your class is. So those are the three things I'm going to have you kind of share: your real name, your character names, and then your race and class. So, Annie, would you like to start off?
You want my real name?
Your real name.
Okay, real name is Rachel Meyer. My character's name is Miika. I am a wood elf and I'm rogue.
That's right, wood elf and rogue. What's your last name? Do you have that down?
Jacoba.
Jacoba, that's right. Very good. Thank you, Rachel. Excited to have you play rogue. That's going to be fun. How about you?
So, my name is Brandon. Playing as a high elf. My name is Martok.
Martok.
He's a monk.
Martok.
Oh.
Reinhardt?
Oh, that's it.
I think that's it.
That's it.
I'll double check. Yeah, Reinhardt.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
I'm Kelsey. My character's name is Rosemary Asher, and she is half elf, half human, and she's a bard.
awesome. Rosemary. Love it. So I'm going to have, just to give you guys a heads up, I'm going to have you guys share a little bit of what your character looks like, a description of your character in a few moments. But for now, we'll kind of dive into the beginning of our story. So we began our story in the land of Barasa. Barasa is a largely unexplored land. It has many dangers and wonders and even very wonderful, beautiful things. For the most part, the races have cultivated a specific area that's generally around and or near what is known as the Forest of Illusion. So towns have kind of sprung up all over this aspect of the Forest of Illusion. For many years, more than anyone can really remember, everyone was living in the land. They were under this mind control, this mind-altering means that had everyone in the land confused and dulled. People lived without a strong sense of meaning and of purpose. They lacked motivations and desires for years, all until 6 years ago. Everything changed. That curse was broken by a group called the Alathians. This led to what was known today as the Great Awakening, as people began questioning their purpose. And who are they? Where did they come from? What is meaning in life? Who created them? Why are they here? Now, these questions also led to a lot of chaos. Some wished to go back to that bliss of ignorance, while others were driven to try to understand truth and what has made them the way that they are. There's no religion. There's no understanding of God. But with the Great Awakening, some have begun to search, leading them to people who started this in the very first place, the Alathians. Our adventurers start their journey in the village of Sven. Upon entering the city through the North Road, you see the guard post to your right, and the Private Rose Inn to your left. The city is mainly made of wood and stone, but there are many bright and beautiful flowers all along the straight single road, specifically to the left. The fields to the fields to the left behind the buildings are filled with beautiful exotic flowers as far as one can see. The fields behind the buildings to the right of the North Road are of grain and wheat and corn and many different kinds of vegetables. The street leads to the town square. In the middle of the square is a large 5-story tower. You can see it on the map right there. Homes and shops and warehouses are all along this road, leading to a large mansion at the end where the square is, and that mansion would be right there. The sun shines, how does it usually shines? Dull with just enough light to see, but always lacking a sort of real brightness. In the square, there is a small crowd of people listening to an older elf speak. His name is Alvaro Rennick. Alvaro, the leader of the Alathians, dressed in a red cloak, speaks to the crowd. There are specifically 4 rose guards watching over these proceedings. One being Miika, Martok, and Rosemary are all also listening in the crowd as Alvaro speaks. And at this point in time, I'm going to let you guys kind of point to your figure and share what your character specifically looks like and what might they be holding, what weapons might they have visible, anything along those lines that you'd like to share about your specific character. Sure, go for it.
This is my character here, and they're holding a staff, and they basically have orange like robe on and kind of a black hood. They just kind of showed up there. So
yep. Okay. And they're there. So staff. Any other weapons aside from the staff?
Nothing visible.
Okay, nothing visible. Very great. How about you, Rosemary? Why don't you describe your character a little bit?
Well, she's got red hair,
Mm-hmm.
brown cape. She's carrying, as all good bards do, a horn.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have a horn with you. So everybody, you never know when you need to play some horn.
Mm-hmm.
And a dagger in her nearby, and the crossbow across her back.
Very nice. Very nice. Not always on the minis, but that's okay.
Oh, and the arrows to go with the crossbow.
Of course, right. Very cool. And then Miika, what's your character kind of look like?
All right, so this is me. I have a red cape. I'm wearing pretty much all black. Other than that, I have a short bow, and I have a dagger and a short sword. My hair is long and brown, and I've got braids holding everything out of my way. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall too.
Specifically for your character is not necessarily listening so much to the speech as you are a guard of the city of Sven. So just like some of the other guards that are here, there are a total of 4 guards, including yourself. Whereas Martok and Rosemary are here to ultimately listen to this speech that Alvaro of the Alathians is giving. Anything else you want to add to any of that?
No, as far as description.
All right. So then that leads into what Alvaro is saying.
Can I do a perception check?
Sure. Roll a perception check. What are you trying to ask?
I want to just check out the crowd and see if anything or anybody sticks out.
Okay.
Any threats or anything.
Okay.
So I roll a d20.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then add your perception modifier. would be under skills if you're not there.
Oh yeah. Insight.
Perception.
Oh. Okay, so it's a 9.
A 9. So yeah, I mean, everything looks pretty normal. People seem to be listening. You don't really notice anything out of the ordinary necessarily. Notice Alvaro specifically kind of getting ready to share. You know, as a recent guard, that he's made these speeches even quite a number of times since you've been here, and that's not been very long. And you can see that it kind of wears him. He's feeling a little beaten up, if you will. And this is what he says. It has been 7 years since the Great Awakening. And I know that there have been many questions that we all have. It is difficult to be awakened so suddenly to things that you have never even considered. Yet it is good to finally be asking the right questions. When we discovered that our world was being mind controlled, I sent a brave group of men and women who brought healing to our land and to end this awful situation. But it has been difficult. We do not agree on who we are or what we are to do or where we have come from. The Elatians are here to discover the truth. There are some who oppose this, but we believe that it is essential that we understand where we come from and what our purpose is. We are starting a new initiative that could change the world as we know it. And he continues on. And as he continues on and starts speaking, all of a sudden, you hear an incredibly loud bang. All of a sudden, as you hear that, a townsperson cries out, "Run! Run! We're being attacked!" You see, to the north road, 6 creatures running toward the guards residing in the area. And as they get closer, you notice that they are thin and bone. In fact, they are only bone. I'm going to give you a visual of these creatures that are coming. And there are 6 of these that you see right about here coming from the north road. And because they did get a surprise, they're actually going to be surrounding these guys right here. Maybe. We'll see. Right here. These are clearly skeletons. And, you know, to get things started off, sometimes we roleplay. We're not roleplay. We're jumping right into initiative is what we're doing. Rachel even asked me. She had a sneaking suspicion that I'd start off with a battle, and she was absolutely right. All right, so what I'm going to have you guys do is roll initiative. You should have your initiative on there. You can either roll through the app, or you can roll with a d20. It's your choice. But just let me know the number that you get. It would be under your homepage, I think. So abilities and senses at the very top, right? And then initiative. Well, maybe not.
I know you can do it.
Yeah. Initiative, that is right there.
Oh, I just have to hit initiative.
Yep. If you want to roll to actually roll, you can, or if you want to do it through the app, either way is fine. Martok, what'd you get?
11.
11. And then Rosemary?
12.
12. Okay. Very good.
Can you hand me over there?
I'll just say as...
Put my feet up. They like...
Oh, go for it. Yeah. All
Short
this...
people problems.
Fair enough. We're going to wait for Rachel, because Rachel is dealing with one of the kids real quick. We're going to... One of the things you guys notice with the skeletons... Sorry, go ahead. One of the things you notice with the skeletons is that they are really torn up. You know, they almost look like they just popped out of the ground all of a sudden for something. And they even still have some of the dirt.
Fabric.
Yep. They have now. They do have some like leather armor attached to them. Maybe like old, really old and worn and rusted. Everything that you see is kind of rusted. Is some of the things that you notice right from the get-go with that. And I don't know what Rachel's initiative is exactly, but we'll figure that out in just a second. Right now, I'm going to have the skeletons attack these guards here. So we're gonna do that here.
Poor guys.
Okay. All right. So with this group right here, we have 2 hit. Double check that. Yeah, two hit. So they're gonna get to roll their damage here, which is. I'm gonna do it in this way. Oh, I want to stand. Okay. 3, 5. All right. So, I lost my speaker. There's things that I realize I'm rusty on.
You can try.
It's okay. I got it. Okay. We're still waiting for Rachel anyway, so it's okay. Okay. So this guy ends up looking pretty beaten up, and then the skeletons are going to get the opportunity to do that again.
To the second guy?
To the second guy, the guy over here. And I am playing with rules of flanking, so
Additional damage.
so there was not additional damage, but it's an advantage right here. These guys don't get advantage because they're not across one another, so that's good to know. All right. That misses, I believe. Yeah, that misses. That hits with double dice. All right, and that misses. So that's going to be. We're going to get to double the dice for this one. Ooh, 14. This guy is cut down just like that. And he will go to the ground just like that. Okay. Well, she can't. Rachel, did you get your initiative at all?
No.
Okay.
Alright, so what is that?
You can roll it on the site, or you can roll it.
Okay, so what is that under? Skills?
It's under the very first thing, your home page.
Oh, so initiative at the top.
Yeah.
You just hit the initiative.
Okay, 13. Sorry, plus 3, 16.
16? Alright, and that will end their turn. Okay, and that will lead to the top of the round, which actually the guards of all people roll the highest here. So we have really only one guard left aside from this guy. This guy's an important guy, by the way. I didn't really mention that. His name is Beldimon, which you might have known. He's the captain of the guards. He has his own initiative, and then obviously Rachel will have her own initiative. So really, this is the only guy that will go in this case.
You should retreat.
What's that?
You should retreat.
He probably should. He's pretty beaten up. But he's not going to do that because he's going to do his job. He believes in his job. So he's going to do this one, and that's 11 to hit, and I believe 11 misses. Yes, it does. So he swings at the skeleton there, and the skeleton kind of is able to dodge out of the way, and no harm comes to him.
Very spry for creatures that just...
Shocking, I know, right? All right, and that leads us to Miika's turn. Miika, you are up with your 16. What are you wanting to do with your turn?
Can I move Or can I shoot with my bow from where I am?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can. I'm assuming you would want to get either.
Yeah, I want to protect him. So,
you were trying to protect him, right? Okay,
yeah.
so yeah, you can shoot one of them. You do not have advantage, so you're not going to be able to get sneak attack this time.
Okay.
But you can.
Can I aim for this guy here in the middle?
Sure, absolutely.
I'm going to split him up. Okay, so what do I roll? 20?
Yeah, roll an attack. So you want to go to your attacks.
Okay. So I'm using my short bow, right?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Is that no? Do I? Which one do I roll? It says damage, so I'm.
You don't want to roll damage. You want to roll the plus. So +5. Roll that. Or you can roll a dice and add the +5 afterwards.
Okay, so it's 11.
11 in total.
Yeah.
That misses. The arrow kind of shoots off, but the skeleton has some armor. It kind of dings off the armor a little bit, and then anything. So you have that's your action. I'm assuming you don't have a bonus action right now. You have movement. Do you want to do anything with movement, or stay there, or how do you want to do that?
I'm gonna move closer to Belmont.
Okay.
More.
What do you want to get?
More to protect him.
Okay. What's your movement speed?
What's my what?
Movement speed. That'd be under the first page. I think it's 35.
Oh yeah, 35 feet.
So you can get to right here if you want. Is that where you want to go?
Can I shoot from there at all?
Well, you've already shot, so
that's my action.
Yeah, that's your action. If you want, you can maybe get here. Where do you want to go? It's up to you.
Yeah, I guess I'll move up there.
To where? Here?
No, over
here.
There.
Okay. All right. So that is Miika's go. Vellimon is up, who is the captain of the guard right here, and he is going to let's just movement speed real quick.
I feel good about it.
I don't know if you should.
Oh, no.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all he can get to. He's going to try to attack one of the skeletons there. So he is going to roll. And that is going to hit. So we'll do damage. Oh gosh, this isn't going well. All right, so that's 3 damage on. Okay. So not a lot of damage, but does get some onto one of them, and that is his turn. Okay. So now, if the skeletons already, they're up. So we're gonna start with those guys. 15 is going to hit. They're going for this guy, by the way. So 19 will hit, and that won't hit. So we get 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's definitely dead.
He was looking bad already.
Yeah, he's already down right there, right there. These guys don't have a target anymore, and they are going 1, 2, 3 up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. It'll be right there. All right, so that's the situation now. By the way, the majority of the crowd have already fled. Whatever people were there, it's now pretty much just what's on the battlefield as of right now. All right, so with that in mind, these skeletons, Rachel, are going to attack, Miika are going to attack you. This is 17. Does that hit you? Yeah, I know it hits you. So that's 1 hit, because your armor class is what, Rachel? 14? First page. armor class, AC?
It's 14.
14. So 1 misses, 1 hits. And let's see what the one who hits for does. And he hits you for 8 damage. So do you know how to work that now? Yeah.
8.
Yep, 8 damage. Okay. So, that is... Oh, and then 1 hits Bellymon. That's what we're missing. Okay, he totally misses Bellymon. No big deal there. Okay, that's the skeleton's turn. And now it's Rosemary.
Alright. So I will use my crossbow,
Okay.
and then
Gonna hit that guy right there? Okay.
That's my goal.
Okay.
16.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Which do I hit that one?
Yeah.
Yep. 5.
5 plus
1. 6.
1. 6 damage. All right.
Something.
You're not supposed to see this, by the way. It's like, what else are you supposed to do? It's well, you have a screen, right? You're supposed to hide it. It's not working well.
Need a bigger screen.
I know, right? Okay. So, anything else you want to do?
Can I do a healing word?
You can do a healing word as a bonus action. Yes, you can.
Yes. So I'm going to heal
Miika.
Miika.
Someone's dead.
Actually, we don't know each other's names.
Not yet.
So I think that's okay.
Yeah. That's
I'm
okay.
going to heal the one that's almost not looking too hot over
That's
there.
right. The only one, because the other 2 are right now.
Yeah.
I will
other
say
two
the
are
only
there.
thing you can do, you can try to heal one of the guards and get them up.
Well, you said they were dead.
So I'm going to say they're unconscious. We'll say that for now.
Okay.
Did he take any damage, by the way? This guy.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. Someone try to hit him and miss him.
I'm still going to try to heal Miika.
All right. Sounds good.
She's looking
Sure.
like she's about to go down.
Absolutely.
And I'm trying to find where to roll that. Oh wait, maybe that's.
So you want to go to actions, and you want to spells.
I can knock out. I hit cast.
Sure.
7.
7 points of healing to you. Very good. All right. And then anything you want to do with your movement?
No, I feel safe there.
Okay, Martuk, you are up.
Okay. I think I'm going to move directly in front of her.
Okay.
So sort of like here.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Attack this skeleton.
Which is also the one that you just hit, correct? Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you doing? Quarterstaff?
Yeah, with the
2-handed?
yeah.
All right. Go for
What's this?
it. Go for it, Mr. Monk.
We'll roll. See if 15.
15 will hit. Yep. Absolutely.
And then for damage, 6.
6 total.
Yes.
Okay. He is barely hanging
And
on.
then I'm gonna take my
Bonus action.
bonus action
Great.
of unarmed strike.
Yep.
Roll for let's see, 7.
7. The same guy.
Yeah, does it?
He is. 7 does not hit. Sorry, I thought you were saying damage. Yeah. No, that's it. Yeah. 7 does not hit. Misses.
And
Okay.
I believe that's all I can do. So I'm gonna return.
All right. No more movement, correct?
Uh,
All right. Alvaro's turn. He is
He's done.
limited.
He's just on these bikes.
You wish.
He's gonna run and hide.
So what's he gonna do? He is. So he's gonna have to put himself in harm's way. First thing he's gonna do, as a bonus action, let's check the words here. He's gonna do healing word on one of the guards that's down, specifically this one that he's not gonna be able to reach. So he's gonna cast healing word on him, and that's gonna be 2, Where's that information? 2 plus 4, so that's 6 points of healing.
So he's back up.
Yep, he's back up. And then he is, unfortunately, not going to like this at all, but he sees his guy down. He's concerned. He's going to do his best to run up to this guy and touch him and cast Cure Wounds on him. Alright, so D8.
And he can get to him.
What's that?
He can get
Yeah, because he has 30 feet of movement, so 1, 2,
I mean, does he have to
3.
be like right next to him?
He has to be touching, which is part of the problem because he puts himself in harm's way, which is not good, but he's going to try anyway.
Very selfless.
Yeah, trying. He's trying. So that's another 6 points of healing to that guy. Okay. And he's going to have to stay there because he gets an attack of opportunity if he doesn't. But this guy is now back up. Looking bleak for a second, but hey, things are looking a little bit better. I just realized I did something I couldn't do. Rules. Okay, he couldn't have done that because he can't cast 2 spells. That's the problem. So he's actually going to stay there with that. So he's not going to have done that. This guy did not heal 6 points. My bad. So he's still down. Okay. All right. So with that in mind, Alvaro is now done. The guards are going. It's now their turn. I'm going to have the first guy make a death saving throw. He succeeds.
Yeah.
So he's on the road to recovery so far. We'll see what happens. All right. The other guy is going to take an attack. That I believe misses. Yes, it misses. So he swings again. Oh wait, he's short bow. He still misses, I believe. Yeah. Double check. Yeah, he still misses. So the guard tries to take a shot, still misses. He is going to move back this time though, since he has no one on him, and give some space. And he's going to end his turn. All right, Miika, you're up.
So I'm going to use my short sword, and I'm going to hit this guy right there.
That guy right there. Okay. All right, make an attack.
Okay. Just one second, because I don't know. Okay. It is 22.
That definitely hits. Roll damage for me. He has not been hit yet, just so you know.
That's right. It's only like that from me.
5.
There's 2 that have been hit.
So it's a 5.
Okay. All right. So there's been some damage on 3 skeletons, specifically this guy, and that guy. The other ones are at full health as of right now. That's your move. You're not in a flanking position, so you don't get sneak attacks still. Anything else you want to do with your turn? Any movements? You get attacks of opportunity if you did move. So I'm assuming you don't want to do that.
Oh, I don't want to move?
Yeah, because they get attacks of opportunity. Both of them do.
Okay.
So stay there?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Bellymon is up, and he is going to swing at this guy right there, who has not been hit either. So.
Well, don't miss this time.
Yeah, all right. He definitely misses. Definitely misses. Yep, he completely just whiffs it.
I think he's been in the mead today.
Yes. A little tipsy. No, wait. Well, actually, interestingly enough, in my world, there is no alcohol. That's something we haven't talked about yet. More on that later. So he's not in the meat. Don't worry. Okay, so that means it would be the skeleton's turn again. All of them are still up, which is not great for you guys, but that's okay. The first guy is going to attack you, Rachel, and does a natural 1, so he misses you. The second guy is going to attack you, Martok, with a natural 20. Not gonna be helpful for you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So that's a D8. Oh, wrong dice. There we go. Which thankfully rolled a 1, so that doubles to a 2. Plus 2, so 4 damage to you. Okay. And then these two guys are going to attack Bellymon real quick. 16, that will hit. Natural 17, that's going to hit. So 2, 7, 7, 9. 13 points of damage on Bellymon, which I don't have down here yet. He hasn't gotten hit. He's still hit. Okay. I said 13?
Yeah.
And he is down.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, so I have flashbacks, Brandon, to another time we played before. Yeah. Okay. So, and then these two skeletons are going to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. And they're also going to attack you, Miika. That's a natural 20. That's definitely going to hit. And a 2. That one won't hit. The 8 is doubled. So 16, 20 points of damage. So you're going to be out too, right?
Okay.
No, you're unconscious. Unconscious. All right. You guys need to get some of these guys down, or
How many hit points is
this is
that?
going to be a short campaign. What's that?
How many hit points is that?
You're down to 0.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what it is. You're not. So what happens is if you get damage that's greater than what your hit points you have remaining plus your total amount of hit points, then that's big trouble. But 20 wasn't enough to do that for you. Where are your hit points at?
0.
Yeah, that's fine. I never mind. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so that is the skeleton's turn.
Yes. So it's my turn again.
It is Rosemary's turn.
All right. I'm going to use my crossbow.
Shoot the one that's on.
All right.
I gotta remember again. Still, those 4 are the ones. Or the.
Oh, dang it.
Which one are you trying to shoot at?
Let's go for the one that's nearly dead.
Okay.
15.
15 hits.
Oh, okay. 8.
That is enough.
Well, 9. He's dead. Okay.
That one's down. Okay.
All right, and I will take my bonus action of healing word and
Can I make a slight suggestion?
yes.
You have cure wounds, right?
I don't know that I can do that for a bonus.
Oh, gotcha.
I can do healing word as a bonus action.
Then I would use your bardic inspiration as opposed to healing word, and see if you can get a cure wounds on the next round. Mainly because you only have 2 spell slots and you've used one of them. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay.
That might be under features and traits. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Keep going. Right here.
Okay.
So you can sing something in your, however you want to play, sing, or whatever, and give someone an extra D6.
Okay. Yeah, pull out. I feel like I should bring a horn with me.
Yeah, you. And who are you giving inspiration to?
I want to give it.
Okay.
Give it to him.
So Martok, what you get is you get an inspiration dice. For 10 minutes, a creature, specifically you, can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. So, if you roll, say, do you know what their armor class is yet? Have you guys figured it out?
It seems like a Seems like a 10 definitely hits, right?
10 does not hit. No,
Really?
no, not.
So I didn't figure it out.
Yeah. But if you roll a 10, and you're like, I know that's not going to hit. You can then use your bardic inspiration dice,
Right.
which
Roll
is a d6,
Yeah.
and that can be added. Now, it may still not hit, but at least you can have the opportunity to try.
And I can save this though.
Yeah.
You said till the end of.
Yeah, you get it for 10 minutes, technically. So, yeah. Okay. Good on that? All right. So, now, Rosemary, that's your turn, correct? Anything
Yeah.
else you want to do, movements-wise?
I want to stay nice and safe.
All right.
For
Martuk,
as
you
long
are
as
up.
possible.
I can move away, correct? Without
If you moved away, it would be an attack opportunity from this guy right there.
Yeah.
And that
I
guy,
would probably attack him and
because he's looking he's
I'm
looking
not
a little
looking at-
wobbly.
I'm not the
that one is had a hit on him.
Yeah.
He's not too wobbly, but he has had a hit.
I'm gonna yeah, I guess I'll just attack that guy with the quarterstaff.
Go for it.
2 hands. Hopefully not. Okay. So in this case, it rolled as a 10. I could add this
Yep.
die to it.
Yep.
So I'll roll. It's a 5, so it's a 15.
That hits. So roll your damage.
Yeah. 11.
11. He's down.
Alright.
This guy goes down.
Now I can.
Now you can move,
I can
and you have
without
freedom to
opportunity-
move.
without
Yeah.
opportunity.
I would say this guy still has been hit. This guy, and this guy have not been hit at all yet.
Alright. You know what? I'm gonna move right there.
If you do, you can't use your bonus action.
Well, right. Well, my idea was to get away,
Okay.
so that was my idea.
Okay.
So
All
I'm
right.
okay with the.
Go for it.
Yeah.
All right. So your turn's done then.
Yeah.
All right. Alvaro is going to reach down. Right. He's going to move right here to you, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds on you, Rachel. So that's going to be 10 points of healing to you.
And they're back up. Yeah.
Sorry?
They're back up. Yeah.
No, she has to take 10.
Does she have to
She
roll?
takes half her movement to stand back up.
Right.
So on her turn, she can choose to do that.
Yeah.
And can you do anything? He really can't do much else. You know, he's gonna try. He's gonna try. He is going to throw a dagger. The one and only dagger he has. He's specifically going for this guy who hasn't been hit yet, and it actually does hit. So he gets to roll damage. It's not gonna be much. Big damage. 4. Okay. So now this guy right here has some damage on him. Okay. And Alvaro, now weaponless, is done.
Yes.
All right, and that means it's the guard's turn. We're gonna give a death saving throw to this guy. He fails, so he's got 1 fail, 1 success. Okay, and then the other guy is going to
Shoot his bow.
shoot his longbow, specifically at that one. Probably shouldn't have done that one, but he did. No big deal. Okay, and that definitely hits. So 6. Okay. All right. So the only one that has not been hit is this guy. The rest of them have all been hit now to some degree or another. All right, and that will be the guard's turn. And now it's Miika. You are back alive, but you do need to use at least half of your movement to stand up. So that would be 30 feet. It would be 15 feet of your movement.
Okay.
Are you going to do that?
I'm
Stand
gonna
up.
stand up.
Okay, stand up.
Okay.
You
I
have.
can't really do much. I'm gonna try to headbutt him.
You can use your short sword.
I can use my short.
Yeah.
What's his damage?
I can't tell you.
He's been.
All right, I was thinking about headbutting him, but I don't know if
I think
that.
he may be the weakest of the bunch. Here, so but I don't know.
This one?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one
I
out in
think-
front.
yeah,
I
I'm
think
pretty
he's the
sure he
weakest.
is.
Of the
All right,
bunch.
yeah, I'll use my
You
short
mean
sword.
he's the strongest or he's been hit the
He's been hit
weakest?
the most.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my short sword. I'll
Okay.
hit him.
On this guy here?
Yeah.
Okay. Rolled hit.
7.
7 is not enough to hit him. Nope. Anything else you want to do with your turn? I would not suggest moving because you have two
Yeah,
guys
I'm
that
gonna
would
move.
they would do attacks with the opportunity on you.
Can I use my short bow and hit this guy right here?
Well, you've already used your short sword, so you can't use your bow now.
Okay. How many times can I use my
Once. You get one
short
attack.
sword?
You get one attack. So you use your short sword. That was your attack.
Okay.
As you gain levels and stuff, you'll be able to do more bonus actions and stuff like that. But you're at level 1. We are level 1, like level 1. So
Yeah, I don't really know what else I can do.
that's pretty much it, probably. I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good job. All right. Bellymon's turn. He has to roll a death saving throw, and he fails. Okay.
he was 94 first.
And it is back to the skeleton's turn. All right, so both of them are going to take an attack on you. They saw you go down. They speared you, Miika, and they saw you go down. They are getting their eyes set on someone else, and then boop, you pop right back up, and they're like, oh! And they're coming after you again. 2 is going to miss you completely. 13 plus 4, so that's 17. That's going to hit you, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're gonna roll 1 damage plus
Wow.
2, so that's 3 damage.
Wow.
So those 2 do that. Those other 2 are actually gonna run this
He
way.
got off easy.
Yeah, bad rolls, really bad rolls. They're gonna attack this guy now. 18 will hit. 14 plus 4 is also going to hit, so they get the 8, 7, 14. He is back down again. And that ends the skeleton's turn. Alright, Rosemary, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to use my crossbow.
Okay.
And let's see, who should I'm gonna go for shooting him.
Okay, go for
Alright. 19.
it. 19 will hit. Roll damage.
2.
2 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there you go. Okay, very good. Anything else you'd like to do with your bonus action?
Since I have bardic inspiration, can I still do healing word? Or is
You have to
bardic-
choose. You have to choose which one you're going to do. You
Oh,
can only
okay.
do one or the other on your bonus action.
But doesn't his? Oh no, he's used it, so it's done.
Yeah, so you could give it right back to him again, or you could give it to Rachel, or you could use Cure Wounds on one of the guards that are down. It's up to you.
Let's use healing word on
Just remember, this is your last healing word because you only have 2 slots.
Okay.
Just a reminder. That's all.
Neither of us have been very helpful.
Strategically, I would just,
Hold off.
because you guys
until
we're all kind of new at playing D&D, I would use your Bardic Inspiration for this because all your guys are up, and I want that Cure Wounds or healing word potentially for later. But that's it's up to you. I'm not trying to tell you what
I
to do.
will
Just
try.
giving you strategic thinking.
Did I hit that? No.
I would also, if I was giving strategic advice for Martok, I would have said he probably needs to use the bonus action and then try to get away if that's possible. You know what I mean? But just from a strategic perspective, just things to think about in the future. It's still up to you guys how you want to play. So
No.
however you want your character played is up to you.
I mean, I was I was gonna go for firebolt now, so
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
maybe knock that guy off.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
just trying to remember what a bardic inspiration was. Just got it.
Oh, yeah, you had it, right? It's under features,
Oh, that's why. I keep wanting to put it under someone else.
which you already marked it. So who are you giving
Yes.
bardic inspiration to? And why don't you describe how you sing it and stuff?
Oh, let's see. Sorry. I'm going to give it to the long-haired beauty over there.
Okay.
La, 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 la.
So just as I mentioned about Martok, now you have a bardic inspiration die. It's a D6. You can add it to any attack roll if you would like. You can roll it if you feel like what you rolled is kind of low. You can use the D6 and that will increase whatever the total is. Okay. All right. Anything else you're doing, Rosemary?
No, I feel very safe where I am.
You have
I
not
don't-
moved. And
I don't want to
Great.
get any closer.
All right, Martok, you are up. What are you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the guy that's kind of in front of me.
So this guy with the firebolt, is that what you're doing?
That's right.
Okay.
So let's see. 10.
10 does not hit.
Okay. I'm gonna use. So I can still use my movement, go up to him, and use the bonus action card.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can. So moving right up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go for the strike.
Okay.
8.
8 total? Yeah,
Yeah.
it does not hit either.
That
No.
was not good.
No.
All right, that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Martok is up. Alvaro is now up. There was something about watching this dwarf, Bellymon. When he went down, obviously there's so much going on, but if any of you took even a second to notice, you would have seen his face just go white. And he is immediately, how much is he going to do? He's going to go all the way up and cast Cure Wounds on his dwarven buddy right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he is going to cast Cure Wounds. And give him 5 points of healing. So Bellymon is back up.
So we got healers. We didn't have healers.
The other thing he's going to do, with the last bit of movement he has, is actually step right here. Nope, he's not going to do that. He's not going to. Never mind. He was thinking about retrieving his dagger, but I forgot the dagger's in this guy right here, so he doesn't have a dagger. Okay. All right. So Alvaro is done, and now it's the guards of Sven, which are both down, so they both make death saving throws. This first guy is good.
Still alive.
The second guy is good too. He has 2 successful death saving throws. So that's the guards. And Miika, it's your turn.
Okay. I want to get this guy right here.
So the problem with that is that you have 2 guys in melee range with you, which means you're at disadvantage if you try to fire your bow.
So, can I use my dagger? But don't I have to flank?
To throw it at him?
Just a stab from one?
Well, you're far away from him, so you'd have to throw it, and it's going to be it's going to be disadvantage.
For these guys, can I use my dagger?
Yeah, you can. I would use your short sword. Unless you really want to use your dagger. Your dagger does less damage, but if that's what you'd like to do, go for it.
Alright, I guess I'll use my short sword and I'll try to get that
Go for it.
skeleton right in front of.
Go for it. And remember, if you need, you do have a d6 if you need it.
22.
That will definitely hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
Don't need it.
I'm getting horrible rolls.
Yeah, I know. It happens. It's part of D&D.
Alright, damage. 5.
Okay. 5 damage.
Do you want to
On this guy right here, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, because she could use her bardic inspiration, though, right?
Not for the damage roll.
Oh,
I'll double check it just to make
Okay.
sure.
that's good.
You can make it on ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So you
Ah.
can't add it to damage.
Okay.
All right. Does that end your turn then? Anything else you're gonna do? How much you can do? Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll stay there.
All right. Apologies. Getting a little confused. Okay. Right. So Bellymon is up. Oh, he's up, and he is going to move right here, and he's going to attack this guy.
Miss.
That's going to hit. You
Yeah.
doubt me. You doubt me, do you not? All right. Let's see. So that is a 8 points of damage. He had not been hit previously.
Okay.
Okay, so all the skeletons are showing some wear and tear. Specifically, the one that Bellymon hit the most of all. But they're all still up so far. So, well, 4 of them are still up, I should say. So that's going to end Bellymon's turn. It's the skeleton's turn. He's going to turn toward Bellymon, attack Bellymon. He's going to attack you. So let's start with you, Martok. I don't know if that's going to hit you. So 15 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits?
My armor class is 15.
Did I read that right? Yeah, 15. 15 is your armor class. Okay, so he's going to hit you, and he will. Oh, roll it again because it rolled. Okay, that's better for you actually. 3 points of damage.
Okay.
The other one's going for Bellymon. He misses. All right, these two. Oh, what are they going to do? They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't take a swing of an attack of opportunity except to try to hit. I guess he try to hit, do an unarmed strike, which is going to do next to nothing, but he can try, right?
You can try.
You can try. So I'm going to do. Oh gosh, this is not good at all. Yeah, he misses completely. All right, so and then that one skeleton's going to have to go Bellymon. 3 completely misses. The other one's going after you, Miika. 3 also misses. So both of them completely miss, and that is the skeleton's turn. All right, we're back to Rosemary.
Alright. So I'm gonna get out my,
Your bow.
bow.
Sweet. Who are you going for?
I guess I'll go for him because I got a clear shot of him.
Okay.
$18.
That will hit.
2.
Man.
Okay. Looking injured, but he's still standing. Anything else you're gonna do with the bonus action?
Because I can only do bardic inspiration one more time. No, not this time.
You gonna hold on to your bonus action then?
I'm gonna hold on to my bonus action.
Staying in the same spot?
Yes.
All right. Moving on from Rosemary. Martok, you are up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the one right in front of me.
Okay.
Let's see.
He's looking really hurt, by the way.
It's good. Let's hope I do that. 10.
10 does not hit.
Take my bonus action on unarmed strike.
Okay.
15.
That will hit.
Okay.
Be above a 2.
7.
That hits, he's down.
I did something.
Do you want to use your movement at all? Because you are not in
Yeah,
tactics of opportunity.
I really do, because I'm looking really bad. So,
Okay.
My person is going to move.
Their live is going to be easier.
Yeah.
All right, we're back.
So
you just hit with 2 damage, and somehow he is still up. How he's managed to still be up, you guys don't know.
I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go up to him and try to punch him. So.
Punch him again. It's unarmed movement. Not movement.
Strike, yeah.
Strike, thank you.
Alright. Let's hopefully hit. Let's see. Yeah, 18.
18, that hits. You don't even have to roll damage. He's at one damage off, so you immediately get him.
Yeah.
So he's down. There's one guy remaining. Martok is done with your turn, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're moving any further. Which
I do. Well, let's see. 1,
3. So you have.
I have my movement is 30.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. So you have 15 feet of movement if you want to use it.
I will.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. I can move to here, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. All right. It is now Alvaro's turn. He is going to go 1, 2, 3, and use his action to get his dagger back. But that is his action, so he is now done.
Oh, let's go.
He can use a bonus action. Honestly, you guys have done really well, and Alvaro's helped you out a little bit there.
Yeah.
And he's going to cast, as a bonus action, Healing Word on the guard that's down. He's 1 death saving throw away from dying, so he's going to get 6 hit points, and he is now back into the game. Awesome. All right, it's the guard's suspend. This guy, he's like, I've been down the whole game. He's going to go right away for the hit there. Try to see what he can do.
Come on, man.
And he does not hit at all. Completely misses. The other guy's going to use his bow. And that also misses. So the guards don't really do much to help anyone.
When review comes up for that guy, I don't want to re-enlist him.
All right, Miika, you are up. You have no enemies around you, which has not been the case most of the game. So if you want to move, you can. But there is that one guy there.
Can I use my short bow?
You can use your short bow. Yes, you can.
I'm gonna shoot my short
Go
bow.
for it.
And that is going to be 18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
2.
Really? That's what
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. 5.
5 total. That is just enough for him to go
He
down.
had 5 HP.
He had 5. He had 5. There were 3 of them that had 5 HP all at the end there.
Wow.
Yeah, they were feeling it. Okay, so the battle is kind of done. Just so you guys know, randomly, I don't know if you guys ever like knowing this kind of stuff, but I fully intended and expected the first 2 guards to die, and somehow you guys have made it. So not only that are you all up, but all the guards are up. So that's actually pretty impressive. So you guys, the battle kind of ends, and Alvaro just answers. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Please, come into the mansion. We need to rest. I'm sure the governor will want to speak to all of you. Will you please come into the mansion with us?
Did he get his dagger?
Yeah, you guys. That in his last action. And do any of you need healing whatsoever?
I'm good.
I am not good.
That is okay, my friend. I have one last slot here. I will cast Cure Wounds on you. So he lays his hands on you and gives you 10 points of healing. 10 hit points of healing. Is everyone else okay? Does anyone else need healing at all?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Are you okay? So he's going to use Cure Wounds on his 2 guards then. So those guards are back up to full health. Mark the spell slots. Okay.
You are very lucky that I just happen to be here.
I would say so. If it were not for you, we would, all of us would be gone.
The name is Janesh Dinar. Pleased to meet you.
Janesh Janara. Thank you so much, Janesh Janara.
I just so happen to be a skeletal slayer by trade.
Clearly.
Look at and witness the destruction that has been cast upon these foul creatures.
Please, will you all come inside, and we will get you food. I'm sure the governor would love to speak with you as well. Will you all come in?
Sure.
So he leads you guys all into the mansion. Just for the sake of the map here, we're now inside.
The guards clean up the skeleton.
Yeah, we got people to clean up the skeleton, so they're gonna go down here. All right, so you guys go into the mansion, and what you notice about this mansion is it's pretty nice. It's pretty well done. Lots of beautiful things. Lots of even like these kind of like trophies and stuff like that. Not actually like trophies, but like what's the right word?
Ornaments?
Not ornaments. Objects. Objects that are like placed in very specific locations. You get the idea that some of them might be very important to some degree. And he leads you down the hallway into an open room with a table, clearly the dining room, and says, please sit down. I must talk to the governor, and I will be back. Please sit. And at this point in time, you notice that it's you three as well as the two guards that fought with you.
Hi, I'm Rosemary.
Janesh Dinar, skeletal slayer.
I'm Miika. I wanna
I'm Manny, and I'm Clayson.
Clayson, you did a fine job dying today.
I don't even remember much of the fight, honestly.
I noticed you were on the ground.
Yeah, that didn't feel too good, did it? Yeah.
Glad you're okay though.
Yeah. I don't know why I signed up for this guard duty. This is awful, and if I'm going to die like that, I don't know if I want to be a guard anymore.
I mumble under my breath, in reply to what he was saying about. I don't know why I signed up for this. I just mumble under my breath. Neither do I.
You should find a better profession.
Yes.
You, on the other hand,
Really.
you handled yourself adequately.
I know.
Yes. All of a sudden, you hear the doors open, and you see this woman, elf, come through. Clearly someone of rank. By the way, Bellymon, who's the captain of the guard, not here anymore. And she specifically says to Manny and Clarkson, hey, you two, come with me. And she goes off back outside. You're still left here, but they're taken out of the area.
Where are you all from? Where am I from?
You're from Bridgefall.
I'm from Bridgefall. The human side in particular.
Where I am from does not matter. What matters is that I am here now. Janesh Dinar, pleased to meet you once again.
Where am I from?
You're from Silverton.
Silverton, I thought so. I'm from Silverton.
Silverton.
You guys new around here?
Yes, I was sent by my friend Mel. Have you met him?
I have not.
His last name is Odie.
Alright.
Skeletal slayers don't have much to say. We're more about killing than dismembering.
Oh my.
As you continue to wait, you guys notice it's taking a little bit of a time. But you do hear some noises coming from the room next door from you guys. And it sounds kind of like the sound of, pots banging together and plates and things such as that nature.
I want to walk over to the door and put my ear up against the door to see what I can hear.
Make a perception check.
14.
14. You, as a guard, specifically would guess pretty favorably that this is the kitchen, and the kitchen has been activated, and the people and servants that are in the kitchen are beginning to probably whip you guys something up to eat.
The mice say the food's good here.
I would like to roll for a history check because you said there was things that have.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Make a. Well, let's have you make a perception check.
Okay. Perception check instead. Perception. 18.
You notice three items really prominently kind of displayed, specifically in the hall that was there, but even looking out the door from the dining room, you can kind of still see those objects. One is a crystal of some sort that seems really valuable, from what you can tell. You don't know much about, gems and crystals and stuff, but you would imagine it's maybe a pretty costly gem. You see a bag that is really interesting in a lot of ways, really nice and clearly something of value. And then finally, you see a round, almost ball-like thing that clearly has value to the people that are here, but also looks kind of dead. Doesn't really look like much.
Roses?
In the hall, you're in the dining room. The door to the dining room is open, and you can see down the hallway that you came in. These things.
So I'm gonna go to the chair. I'm gonna sit down, lean back, put my feet up on the table, and look over at what's her name? Rosemary. So half human. What's that like?
Interesting.
I bet.
I talk to animals a lot.
I bet.
I really like the squirrels. They're my favorite.
Janesh Janar has grown weary of this waiting. He desires an audience.
Who are you speaking? There's no one.
I'm speaking out loud.
Okay.
Audience.
Everything seems to remain the same so far.
I start stomping my feet.
The mice don't like that.
Excuse me, strange woman.
Rosemary.
Rosemary. Why do you speak for animals?
I don't speak for them. I just know what they're saying.
So, just a order of thing.
Yeah.
You have the spell speak with animals. So if you use it as a spell, you can speak with the animals, but you don't naturally know unless you were like a druid. Then maybe you could know as a druid, but depending on the type of druid that you were. So you can speak to them if you choose to. You do have a spell slot. Have you used that? Are you thinking that you've already used that at that?
Yes.
Point? Okay, so just mark that as a spell that you've used, and we'll retroactively use that. Usually, you'll just have to say, "I want to speak to animals," and then we role play to speak to animals. So spell slot right there. There you go. You good?
Okay.
Just waiting.
Okay. Some time does pass, but as time does pass, all of a sudden you see Bellimon and Alvaro come back into the room, as well as a younger kind of man that clearly has clothing of someone important. You gather pretty quickly that this has to be the governor. Also, right around the same time is when some of the people emerge from the kitchen with dishes. They lay out these dishes each for you. And the three of those people kind of stand in the corner and just kind of talk while you guys get to eat a little bit. And you can kind of tell that they're giving you some space to eat first here.
The food is adequate.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm glad you like it. This is the governor speaking. Hope you enjoy it. I'll talk to you guys in just a minute here, okay? And they continue to chat, the three of them.
The three of them being
Bellimon, the governor, and Alvaro. And by the way, why don't you guys roll a history check? We're not going to have probably many history checks in general, but this is one that you can make. Yeah, D20, and then you want to do your history modifier. So that's in skills.
14.
14?
But they don't have history.
You do. It's in your skills. The skills are alphabetical, so it would be
Right, but I thought you were supposed to choose specific.
Right, but those are what you're proficient in.
Oh,
You
okay.
still have history, you just
Okay.
may not be proficient in it. So what'd you say?
13.
13? Okay. And you said 14. And what was yours?
5.
5? The two of you kind of know, and you probably should have known, but
Yeah.
you haven't been paying attention, I guess. You two would know a little bit that these three people are known for the part of the Great Awakening. You would know that these were three of the ones who were there at the very beginning. You don't know how or in what capacity that they were, but the understanding is that these are like pretty high three.
Okay.
The door opens again, and you see the woman elf that had called the other two guards come away, and also enter that group of three and begin speaking quietly enough for that you guys don't hear, but kind of in the corner, and until you guys finish eating. Anything you want to do before you finish eating?
Hide from the elf.
Hide from the elf.
I
For real, you want to? But these two are elves as well, so you're in a room pretty much filled with elves, except for Bellymon, who's a dwarf.
I'm just gonna quietly take some scraps of food, stick them in my pocket.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Okay. 19.
19. You do it very quietly, and no one seems to notice you do that.
I'm just proceed to lounge back and kind of just relax.
And I'm just gonna knock a bread crust on the floor.
Sounds good. All right. So as you guys continue to eat, finally the governor comes up and says, "I want to thank you guys. I mean, we have. I don't know what we would have done without you guys. And Alvaro obviously is a dear friend of mine, someone who's very near and dear to our hearts. And this was clearly an attack against us, against him. And I just want to thank, first of all, Miika, I know that you're new to our guards. Thank you. You have proven yourself beyond anything that we expected. And we thank you very much for that. There were other guards there. Obviously, you could tell that they struggled a little bit. And, that's why we've kind of called them away from here. But I was wondering if I could talk to the three of you, as you have shown yourself to be incredibly skilled, and it makes me wonder a little bit why you guys are here specifically. Is there anything that we can do to return the favor that you have done for us? Because clearly what you have done is huge and helpful. And I'll be honest, these things don't happen here in Spain. Like this is beyond rare. I mean, I can't even tell you. This is really up until this week. This week is the first time that we've ever had attacks in Spain. That's even before the Great Awakening. Even before the Great Awakening, we never had attacks ever. And it's just been within this week that we've been starting to have some problems. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You've been attacked before today?
This week we've had a couple of attacks recently. We had never had attacks. In as long as we can possibly remember in history, there's no record of attacks. I mean, I've been here for quite a long time. Alvaro has been here really almost from the beginning of Spain, and nothing has ever attacked this place before until this week. We had some. We're not sure who or what, but someone attacked our fields this past week, and then that was kind of operating. And then our other field, the flowers got destroyed and burned a little while ago. So those are some of the attacks. It wasn't in the village like it was today, obviously, but
It would sound to me as if you have a problem.
I would agree. I would agree. Yes, absolutely. I think that's a good point.
There was
Yep.
a lot of skeletons very close by.
Yeah, there's skeletons. Are you sure that?
Oh, I'm a licensed skeletal slayer.
Well, are you now? Really? Wow.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Well, do I believe you on that? Roll a deception check.
Four. No.
Really? You roll a 4? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
He rolled a 3, but I didn't look at his modifiers yet.
Oh no.
Let's see. He would get a 5. So he'll look at you a little side-eyed, like, okay, yeah, all right, great. Good.
Have you witnessed my skills out there?
Well, I mean, clearly your skills are pretty great. Listen, the fact of the matter is, we're not sure what's going on here. Obviously, you came to listen to Alvaro here for a purpose. Is there a reason that you guys came here specifically? Can I anything I can? You have a one-on-one right now with any of us. Any of the 4 of us right here. You can ask anything. We're open books to you for what you have done. Truly.
I'm here and I seek information.
Yes, information. Yo, what would you like to know? Honestly, we are about truth. We're not going to hide anything. We're not going to lie to you whatsoever. So whatever you say or ask is fine. I would say to you, I don't know you very well, but I would encourage all of you, please don't lie to us. That's the one thing we ask. We're about truth. We want to know the truth. We want to understand the truth. We don't like lying. And so that's the one thing I would ask of you all, if you're willing to concede that. We're all about the truth, and that's what we care about. So yeah, anything you have to ask, we're going to be totally open.
Endeavor to be as truthful as it is possible for me to be.
Yes, okay, go for it.
I am here for information.
What information
I'm
would you
aware that you have knowledge of the awakening.
Yes.
And I've just would like some more information about it.
Specifically about the awakening?
Yes.
Yes. Well,
what has happened? Why is this happening?
So the awakening was because Alvaro, one of our very trusted people here in this town, was awakened somehow himself. He's never shared why or anything like that, but he was kind of awakened himself. And you learned spells to help me and Bellymon be awoken first, and that helped us realize we're living in a world where no one, everyone's just like in this fog. And so we, obviously I'm the governor and wasn't able to do much. Bellymon is a great guard, but definitely not sure how to engage in this. And obviously Alvaro is very old and not skilled much in battle at all. So we asked 3 people to come and look into some of the information that we had gathered about where this might be coming from. And those 3 went and ultimately found the orb. Actually, it's that ball over there, and he points to the ball that looks pretty dead.
I had noticed.
Yeah, so they discovered that, and we realized that these have been placed in all kinds of cities, all throughout the country, and even in fields, and we went and found as many of them as we could, and have been dealing with them ever since. And we still find some of them even to this day here and there. They're rare now, but definitely were there. The 3 people were Miiko. I'm sure you've heard of them in history, as well as Telemachus and the Tango. The 3 of them were the ones that ultimately discovered this. It was amazing. I mean, talk about racial tension that we've had in our past before the Great Awakening. Obviously, you had a dwarf, you had an elf, and you had a human. All 3 of them were the ones that did this, and they came together. They showed us what unity could be like. It was amazing. It truly was crazy. And obviously, you said you're from Bridgefall?
Yes.
You might know Telemachus or Tango. They're both from there, so maybe you met them. Who knows? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Have you don't know them? Okay.
They hate me.
They hate you. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, half elf thing. Is that right? Yeah.
And half human.
Oh, right.
So
right, yeah.
both sides.
Yeah. Well, sure. Yeah.
That's why I like squirrels.
Well, before the Great Awakening, there was a lot of tension there. So, it's understandable that some have struggled with that. But yeah, give it some time. I'm sure things are coming around, especially since the Great Awakening. That whole racial thing is not as big of a deal as it once was. So things could be changing. Hopefully that's the case for you.
Since I'm here,
yes.
Information.
Yeah, information. What other information would you like? It was from they found the orb specifically in the Travis cave. So that's where they found it. It's just a little south.
But these orbs appear to be inactive. This one does.
Oh yes, we have deactivated it completely and really destroyed it. It's no longer functional whatsoever.
Through magic.
We've both disassembled it from a mechanical perspective as well as being sure that it can no longer do any sort of magic stuff. So we've dispelled all magic that would be in it for sure. Yes.
So. Would you require the help of a slayer of sorts?
Well, yeah, of course.
I mean, you seem to have a problem.
All of your helps would be great. We really haven't had such a strong team since obviously the three that discovered these orbs and have found many of these orbs throughout our whole country, our whole world, really. There's no countries here, for sure. In fact, we're concerned. I'll be honest. I don't know why we're being attacked. And I can't necessarily think of many reasons. Alvaro kind of steps up. There's been a lot of things that have gone weird recently. I do not share this with many people, but my eyes were opened before the Great Awakening through someone who guided me in my mind. I've always believed that it was someone in our village, our town, that opened my mind, but never met the person. I've often wondered if it had something to do with the tower. We're not allowed near the tower. Oh yeah. I mean, goodness, you. So okay. As governor, I've been governor for 62 years. I get elected every 10 years. They what's like me? What can I say? It's kind of nice, right? Every governor, as far as we know in history, again, before the Great Awakening, people didn't always keep track of this, but this was always something even in the no one questioned this, but every time a new governor gets elected, we've heard a voice in our head every single time. And the voice speaks to us, and this happened 62 years from me ago. The voice says, I will protect the village. I will protect you. Do not approach the tower. And so we never touch the tower. I mean, the tower is something it's totally off limits. No one's ever done that. But the fact that we're getting attacked kind of makes me wonder if something's gone wrong with the tower in some ways. So between the attacks that we're getting in the fields, and then the tower here, there's a lot of concern. So I mean, if that's something that's in your expertise in any way to help, we love to create a team that's going to help us as the Alathians out and look into some of these.
Sir, I am not a tower expert. I am a slayer expert.
Yeah. Okay.
However,
sure, fair enough.
Are
you sure you're a slayer, huh? Is that title personally given to you by someone, or is that
earned? Do you doubt it? I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Okay, roll intimidation check.
Five.
Sir, I appreciate the expression and the thought there, but sir, let's be real a little bit. there's not many slayers around here, and the fact that you call yourself a slayer is a little bit concerning, right? Was that given to you? You say it was earned. How was it earned?
By slaying creatures, of course.
What creatures have you
Small
slain?
creatures, large creatures, all types of creatures. Why do you ask?
I want to know what kind of creatures you've slain.
Well, you've seen me destroy 3 skeletons.
Well, okay, sorry. I don't mean to offend you. All right. I'm just trying to understand what's going on. Okay. Look. We could definitely use some help in investigating this situation with the tower. We could definitely use someone going out and learning like who attacked us in our fields and stuff like that. We could definitely use you guys in a multitude of ways. Is there something that you guys want? Listen, Miika, you're a guard, and listen, you've done a great job as a guard. You're too talented to be in the guard. We might want to use you if you guys are up for being a group for us. That can help us out a little bit, you know.
I kind of step up, and I just, kind of put my head high and just say, I'm trying to remember how I talk. Governor, I know I'm new here, and I just like looking into his eyes. I'm like, but you can trust me. If there's anything you need, I am your top woman.
All right, roll a. Are you trying to be deceptive, or are you trying to persuade him?
I'm.
Are you lying
trying
at all?
to.
Don't tell me if you're lying. If you're lying, roll a deception check. If you're telling the truth, roll a perception check.
Okay. You want me to roll a perception check or a
deception check? Which, if you're lying,
or a persuasion check?
if you're lying, roll a deception. If you're not lying at all, roll a persuasion check.
Okay, I will. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to.
You don't tell me. Don't tell me. Just you choose.
Okay, what were the options?
Deception or persuasion.
Okay. 14.
All right, he rolled a 19. So, if it's deception, you can just let me know that's deception a little bit. Is it deception?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I want to be able to trust you guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but I know that you guys are being a little deceptive. Not sure about you. Not saying anything about you. But you two specifically, the one thing I've asked is that you be honest.
I'm an acrobat. I'm going to roll for acrobatics. Would you like to see a trick?
No.
I don't mind watching a trick. I love that, actually. That's neither here nor there to my point.
I'm a farmer.
Roll a deception check. Oh my goodness. You guys are about to get in trouble.
Okay, so I'm just gonna tell him I'm willing to help.
Deception?
9.
Okay. And listen, I really appreciate what you guys have done. But if this is the way you're going to treat me, then I'm sorry, I don't want any part. Listen, what we're asking you to do, if you can be honest with us, and the one thing we've asked is honesty. We are going to help you guys out. We'll pay you for these things that we need help with. We need some people of your caliber, of your skills to help us out. And if you're willing to help us out, we would appreciate it. But if you're going to sit here and lie to us and waste our time, there's no point to this. I'm glad to give you information if you'd like, but listen, just be honest. That's the one thing we're asking for.
I'm willing to help. And I kind of look at everybody and I kind of just like.
Due to the rate of skeletal infestation I detect here, you don't have long. You don't have a choice but to choose our help.
I will help.
See, I like you so far. You're very nice. I'm not sure about these two.
I do have a couple questions about this
Wait,
tower.
aren't you a human?
What is your name?
Janesh!
Roll deception.
I hate you. 10.
If you're gonna talk tell the truth. If you're gonna lie one more time, you're out of our house. You're done. Okay? I've asked you to be honest. You continue to lie. What is your name, sir? If not, get out.
If I told you my name, how would you know I'm telling the truth?
Because I know things.
What things?
I'm able to tell things that are true.
Let's climb a tower.
That has nothing to do with your name. I've asked you a question. Are you going to answer my question? Because listen, I'm fine, and I will compensate you pretty well. You can see that. I have some wealth. I'm glad to compensate you here, all right? But if you're going to sit here and lie to me, it's over. I'm sorry. I don't trust someone who lies to me. I've been lied to my whole life. In this before the Great Awakening, we have been lied to again and again, and I do not need someone lying to me again. So, one more time. Last opportunity. What is your name, young man?
My name is Martok.
Oh.
Martok?
That's right. I don't feel like giving a last name right now. That's not important.
I think I might know it. Your dad isn't Kentaclaw, is he?
That doesn't ring a bell really to me. No.
and
my character winks at you.
Okay. I'm going. Oh. Okay. Fair enough. No more question. Okay. I get it.
Before we do this,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Martok.
before we do this,
Martok what? Yeah, I'm aware, but what do you want me to call you?
Just Martok's good.
Okay, Martok. Martok the man. All right, there you go.
I
Yes.
talk a little loud. Before we do this,
Yes.
I'm gonna need to see some. What's the word? What are you willing to pay?
For what specifically? What services are you guys wanting to provide
if we
for
were
us
to
in regards
investigate this tower.
to the tower? Yes. Honestly, we're afraid of it. I'm just gonna be honest. We're terrified. So
So it'll be pretty high.
we're willing to give you each 100 gold. Unless there's something more specific that you want, then we can talk about those things as well. But
It's 100 gold a lot.
yeah, I mean, considering like what most people make is, you're talking about like a gold, here and there. Like the idea, most people deal with more in silver. Just to get like a room at a hotel is like 5 silver or something like that, and you need 10 gold to get 1 silver. So, you need 10 silver to get 1 gold.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty substantial amount, and the fact that it's to each of you, you're talking 300 gold. That is well more than most people would ever make, maybe even in their lifetime, even.
So this will be 100 each.
Yes.
As you might imagine, money is not very important to me. I've seen far too much of it.
I'm sure you have.
But I do seek more knowledge.
Okay.
And you said you'd be truthful.
Absolutely. Anything you want to know.
But there's stuff that you might not share to everybody. Information that you might have. See, I've been tasked specifically here to investigate, to find out more about the awakening.
Is there someone you've been tasked by? Or is this your own personal journey?
Does Titus Fowler ring a bell?
Yeah, Titus. He's a good guy. I don't know him really well. Know him a little bit. Really athletic. Like, super athletic.
Yeah.
He's got some skill, man.
He taught me how to do a backflip.
I'm sure he did, yeah. Yeah. Can I see that?
Sure. Be amazed.
Roll an acrobatics check. Do a flip.
12.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit clumsily done, but it's done nonetheless. That's pretty good.
I'm still learning.
Oh, fair enough. I'm sure he will teach you well. He's a good guy, for sure.
But yes, I accept this mission.
Okay, great. Yourself?
I was sent here by Mel. Do you know Mel?
No.
Odie?
Melody. I can't say that I do.
Oh.
Where's he from?
Oh.
Okay.
He sent me this way.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. What are you after? Are you looking for something specific?
Some money. Of course.
Okay.
Appreciate.
Does 100 gold to you sound acceptable to you?
And also some training with my magic. Or help with skills.
Oh. I don't know that I can offer that. Do you know where this Melody is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You would know, by the way. I don't know if you know. He is heading his way toward Cripple Creek.
Oh, he's heading towards Cripple Creek.
Oh, yeah. We can either send for him for you or something along those lines. I got some messengers that can go out if you would like. That's certainly something we can talk about for sure.
All right.
Okay. And for yourself, is this you said you accept? Yes.
Yeah.
Miika.
Good.
Miika, you're a fine soldier. I appreciate it.
Thank you. If you ever need anything else around here, like even in this facility, I'm your person.
Well, I'm sure that you guys will be in and out here if you guys are trustworthy and able to tell us the truth. Guys, listen, the one thing we ask, please tell the truth. That's the one thing we want. That's the one thing we're about.
I'm very trustworthy.
So far, there's been a lack of that to this point, but I'm going to try to take your word for that again.
Dead skeletons.
Well, are you mighty? Yes, but truth means more to us than if you're strong enough.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
I think you're trustworthy.
It's good to know.
The mice
Thank you.
like you.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
Oh, you talk to them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You leave lot of crumbs under your table.
Yeah, no, I'll try to help them out here and there, you know. Okay. Well, this tower, I don't know what to say. Maybe Bellymon, you know something. Honestly, we know nothing about the tower. There's no door. There is a single window up 5 stories. The only thing that is strange is that there is this legend from way before the awakening of a gnome that will appear sometimes around the tower and go into town in the dead of night, and then seems to come back to the tower and seems to go away. That's the only thing that we really know. I know the general, gist of where he's been spotted the most, but I've never seen him. And we've had guards on duty watching for him, and yet he seems to get by us pretty often. That's the only thing that we know in regards to the tower.
Would you know where that is?
Where what?
Where you see him most often, or he's been reported?
So he's been reported at the most, at the tower itself. But he's also been reported. He's also been reported at times at the grain and seed warehouse.
Okay. This window.
Yes.
It's not something I'd be able to climb my way to. I am quite the free climber.
I do not know your skills with this. I would definitely say that no one has ever attempted it. And if they did attempt it, it would be... Sir, if I may be blunt with you, Martok, I don't even know if Titus could get at this. Just being honest. There's no real foothold, and you have to go pretty quickly, pretty high, and I don't know how high you can jump, but I'm assuming it's not 5 stories.
What about the buildings around the tower?
Yes, what about them?
Are there buildings around the tower?
There are, but not too many. There's just the one there, which is the grain and seed.
Well, since this is a truthful area,
Yes.
rare exception
Yes.
for my kind. I don't think I would be able to scale this wall.
I appreciate your honesty, Martuk. Very big of you.
What do you all think about going to the granary? And
I think that would be a great place to start. Yes.
try to figure out why no one would want to go in there and see if we can look through the tower window and.
Sounds good.
We shall delay no longer.
Okay. Thank you. Yes. Yes.
Have you ever seen any animals around the tower?
I cannot say that I have. No.
No mice?
There's mice all over the place. Yeah.
Not really where I'm from, but yeah, I get it.
Squirrels?
There are not many squirrels in this area, I must say. We don't have many trees. Everything has been cleared for farmland, and the squirrels tend to like the trees usually.
But there are mice.
There are mice, yes.
And snakes. Well,
Yeah.
snakes eat mice.
Yeah, I mean, not many snakes, but
Cats.
yeah.
I'm glad we have an animal expert.
Clearly, yes.
They're
All right.
helpful.
All right. Well, if there's anything else you need, come here. This 100 will be given to you each upon just gathering information from us. So, thank you.
I want to walk over to him,
Who's Martuk?
Martu,
Okay.
and just be like, how do you feel about working with half human?
These things do not concern me. I'm past these things. Do you come from a affluent family?
An elf-ish? Yeah. I am 100% elf. So yeah.
Well,
Crazy about working with half humans, but she's also half elf, so I'm sure it is something I'll
you can
just have to get over.
you can hold on to your views. I come from well, my family has these views too, but I've departed from these views and changed my mind. Maybe she will be able to change your mind as well. And then
What do you do if you don't like? I don't know. Like you can't undo what you said
Mm-hmm.
or do.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you just have to deal with repercussions.
Yep.
Like
Mm-hmm.
normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every now and then, there'll be times that we have to retroactively do some things. But
Right.
if it's something you say in game, it's considered yes, but something
Right.
like that. So if you
you're kinda
guys,
like you're playing off the wind,
Right.
so it's like you're
I like even with Kelsey, I kind of did that with her a little bit when she was like, oh, I don't know, and I knew that technically her character would know. She just herself, Kelsey, forgot, so I was helping her out with that. But even that, really, I should have done probably more of a okay, you don't know, moving on, and then maybe told her later or something like that.
to be fair, my character said he doesn't hold it against you, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Hi.
I didn't notice them talking to each other.
Yes.
Roll a perception.
you did notice or you didn't.
I'm half human, half elf. I notice these things all the time.
So we have some tension.
11.
You notice that they're talking. You don't really hear what they're saying or anything. Just could be just normal conversation.
I'm half human, half elf.
Well,
You can make assumption.
you seem very useful, talented, a holder of many various skills that we might be able to use. I say that us three should go and make haste to this feed store.
So that's what
we
you.
already agree on that.
What's that?
Didn't we already agree on that? She just asked us to do that, and we agreed, and he's paying us money, so.
And then I give her a look, like, I don't know, look like to her, like I'm kind of annoyed by that. that statement. And then, like, kind of based on our previous private conversation. I don't know how.
I'm trying to figure out. So are we going to the granary?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, you walk your way out. Yeah.
Can we have ourselves up?
What's that?
Can we have ourselves up?
Oh, it doesn't really matter. This is more the imagination part. This is more battle maps. So when we're actually in battle, then I'll bring it out and change it and stuff. But so you go to the green and seed, correct?
Yeah.
So you go to the green and seed, and it's a pretty big production, and not only is it just like this warehouse that is a bunch of stuff stored in it, but you also see wagons and you see transport, and you get the idea pretty quickly that this is not just a in-town place. That this seed goes out to people in other places as well. And as you come in, you see a male elf kind of working on some of the stables and such that is near the warehouse.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, my name is Pagamar Zan.
Oh, what a name.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Sebastian.
Well, what a name that is, Sebastian.
Yeah, all right.
You know your way around grain, I see.
Well, yeah, I kind of do, yeah.
I'm a farmer myself, so I thought I'd come out and see the facility here.
Wow.
Kind of like grandson.
Anyways, this is my friends.
Hey, hello, friends.
And, hey, friends, this is our friend Sebastian.
Yeah.
Out on the farm, gotta be friendly.
Yeah, I mean it's in a farm, but we're
Close enough. Seed product, farming product.
Yeah.
Well, you got all that.
Okay.
Big distribution here you got.
Yeah. Thanks. We're fair. Yeah. What can I do? You want some grain? I got some nice grain for sale. That's not even on clearance. It's a little old, past its expiration. You know what I mean? But
I know what you mean.
I'm not gonna give. What do you need? You need barley? You need some wheat?
I need to know if you have any stairs.
Stairs.
Is there stairs?
No stairs. This is just a 1-floor warehouse right here.
Kind of like scope.
Yeah.
Like a little bit more.
I make a perception check.
Yeah.
5, yeah. It looks, pretty much like what he's saying. Rafters. Pretty much all this up there.
Well, Sebastian.
Not really any access to the roof.
Any
that you notice.
birds?
What?
Any birds?
Birds?
Birds.
Actually, pretty clean of birds. No birds in here.
Sebastian, my friend.
Yeah. Yes.
We've been sent by the guy across the street, the big guy.
Oh yeah,
the big guy. The real big guy. The boss.
You talking about Teddy?
Nah, I'm talking about the governor.
Oh, you met the governor?
The big man.
Wow, you guys must be really because of me. Hey, what can I do you for? Come on.
We're working for him. We've been sent on tasks.
Oh yeah, of course.
See, when I'm not farming, I'm doing this.
Of course. How can I help you?
Well, we've heard of a certain tower. As I'm sure you're aware, there's a tower right outside the building. It's huge. Nobody knows anything about it. I don't know anything about it. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, the tower. Yep.
That's it?
I mean, no one goes near that thing.
I know.
Yeah.
I heard. Ooh.
Yeah.
We've heard that occasionally there might be some gnome maybe coming through here.
You ever seen any activity here late at night?
Activity, people, small.
Maybe like a little, like a gnome.
Small man. Small. They're small. They're
No.
none.
Are
you sure?
Yep. Sure.
I want to make a deception.
You want to do a insight check?
Insight, yeah. So
Go ahead, do an insight check.
Can 2 people do it?
You want to help her?
Yeah.
So this is what you can do. You can either each roll, and we'll take your highest between the two, or you can give Rachel advantage, which means she gets to roll twice and she gets to take her higher roll.
Yeah.
So either way.
I got a 23.
23. He is totally lying.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
My friend here.
Yeah.
Listen, we're friends. We're friends. We're off to a good start. and you know I've been sent by the governor. You know he's really the truth.
Oh, so, like that's I might have to be.
Why are you in a hurry to leave? The mice say you leave quickly every night.
I do not leave quickly every night. I don't know who told you that. The mice are wrong, clearly on that. Look, I can't really talk about it. I gotta be honest. There's some weird stuff going on. I gotta be honest. It's a little strange. I guess I can't. I'm not supposed to talk about it. It's what I can't.
You need to talk about it. Yes, you do. Don't worry. Who am I gonna tell the mice?
The fate of this town might be in your hands.
Can I
Look,
roll a persuasion?
Persuaded for what?
Get you to fess up to wherever you're not.
Alright, yeah, sure. I'll let you roll persuade.
25.
Okay. Look. I'm not supposed to talk about it. There's a lot going on. I know about the gnome. He comes to me, and I see him grinning at night. Like he wants food. I get him some food so he can survive and whatnot. I don't know what he does. I don't even know his name really. I just trying to help the guy out. And yeah, I know he goes into the tower. I don't know how he gets in. I don't know any of that.
Does he ever say anything?
Not too much, no. In fact, I've only talked to him like once or twice. He just asks me to leave his stuff in a specific location, and I do, and the next day it's gone. That's all I know about that. The only thing I gotta say is that there has been some tampering with his stuff, and I don't know who by. It's not me. I'm not tampering. I put it there and I leave it there. But I have noticed a couple times that things seem to be, a little tampered with. So I don't know what that means. I don't really know.
How does he pay you? I don't think you just give him.
No. He. I put the food. He leaves the money. So same place.
So he's a customer.
Yeah, sure. It's not what I see, but usually. But yeah, he pays. He pays pretty good.
How often does it come out?
Like once a month, something like that.
When are you
It's not
expecting him next?
Probably like 2 weeks from now. It's always on Kila. It always comes on Kila Day. Which is great because usually we're closed, and it's not a big deal. It works out. No one's usually around. It's all tampering things start happening.
When did the tampering start?
Specifically, the last 2 shipments. So the last 2 months, I would say, is the last month and a half. There are no months. The last 6 weeks. No months in this world. Sorry.
You have anybody new working for you?
No one working. No, just me.
Leave this place unlocked.
Actually, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. I said that really wrong. I have about 5 workers that work for me in total. Yeah, but no one new. I got guys taking wagons, taking food to different locations and stuff like that, and I got some people working to box things and stuff like that. And I'm kind of like the manager here. None of my workers know about this, and none of the workers would have access to tamper with this.
Can you show us the location that you leave the things for the gnome?
Okay, yeah, sure. Come this way. He takes you into a little bit of like a corner of the warehouse, and you can say there's nothing really there right now, and it doesn't seem like it's not like a place that would be real obvious if you put a barrel there or something like that. No one would really think twice about that specific location. And he also shows you a little way to just move a board, and you could be able to get from the outside in and from the inside out just by moving this little board.
Is this how the gnome?
It's like a hidden wall kind of thing.
This is how the gnome enters.
Yes,
Fixes stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. He asked one of the first conversations I had if he could have a way to just get that one barrel. So yeah.
Anybody else know about this entrance?
I would guess so, since there's been some tampering. I only.
This might not be the best way to do it.
All right, we're back.
Okay. Would you allow us the next time that he comes in? Is there a way that we could, maybe be here when that happens?
Yeah, sure. It's in 2 weeks.
Yeah. On Holiday or yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holiday.
Holiday. Yeah. Do you have an inn or hotel around here to stay in?
Oh yeah, sure. There's the Rose Inn, I believe, down the way, the private Rose Inn.
What time is it?
Right now, honestly, it's probably about midday. It's not too late in the day.
Okay. Don't go anywhere too far.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Don't move town.
She's a guard. She knows she'll have
That's
people.
right.
that
I'm a
come
guard,
get
so
you.
I
have
have
seen you
I
around,
have
that's
eyes
true.
around.
They'll get you stuff.
What's this? Where are these?
There's a door.
Where is that entrance in relation? Like where we are and where the entrance is?
Right here.
Okay.
Where's the window to the tower?
What's that?
Where's the window in the tower?
It's up 5 stories on this side.
Oh, so
On this
facing
side?
the-
No. What do you guys want to do?
I'm thinking that we report what we know back to the person that hired us. And if he finds out that you're less than truthful,
look.
you know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. I don't really gotta report anything. If you know what I'm saying, I just keep it. You want to do the investigation. You want to do it thoroughly. So come in 2 weeks and you can check it out then. Now, don't report anything. You don't want to get people involved. You're not the governor, right? Please don't tell the governor.
Governor likes truth.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to be hiding anything else, any other information, things that we should know about. I mean, we could keep it between us. If you really don't want us to tell, then we could, wrap this up
Please,
here.
no. I don't know that I can trust you guys with that kind of information and stuff, and that I don't want to. I don't feel like. Listen, don't be threatening and stuff. Like, just come on, just.
Were you in the town today?
No, I can't say I was. I was here working.
Alvera's speech.
He makes lots of speeches. I wasn't there. No.
Did you hear about what happened?
I heard some ruckus. By the time I came out of the warehouse, it was pretty much over. I saw some bones all over. Dead, rotting bones. It was very
Been
gross.
alive.
The bones were alive?
Yes. They were 6. They had swords and armor. And they attacked.
Okay.
We don't share what's going on. That's just going to get worse.
They could come here and take all your grain, whatever. Maybe they're the ones tampering. Who knows?
Roll persuasion check. Each of you.
Yeah.
Me.
I'll let all 3 of you roll a persuasion check.
Do you want me to do that again?
And what are you gonna do with all 3? Because I got a 6.
19.
25.
Wow, that average is actually decent.
Okay. Look, everything I pretty much just told you is pretty much true. I just know that there's a door in the tower, and that's how he comes in and out of the tower. That's all. That's all. The only other thing I'm hiding. There's nothing else.
How do you know there's a door?
That I'm hiding aside from that?
Did he tell you there's a door? Or did
No,
you see the door?
I saw. I
So
watched
you know
them
where the
and
door is.
Can you show us where it is?
I think we need to find this door.
Yeah, okay, I can kind of show you where. I can't find it. Like, when you look at it, you can't see a door, but it's there.
Listen, sir, skeletons are coming. Okay? They're coming. They're real. And have you ever seen what a skeleton will do?
Okay. All right,
see.
I will take you,
Okay.
and then you will know that I have said everything that you need to know. There's nothing else you need to know after this, right? Right?
I don't know. We'll be coming
Maybe.
back if there is.
Okay, it. Well, come on.
Hey, I'm just a farmer.
Alright, cut.
You know, I'm a very honest man.
He takes you and he shows you generally where he has seen where a door is. So pretty much right here.
That's it.
Okay.
And this is all you know.
That's pretty much that's all I know.
Unless you guys have any
That's
further
it.
questions.
I don't know much of anything else than that.
For our good old friend Sebastian.
That's it. That's all I know.
You guys have nothing else for Sebastian?
No, I have nothing else. Nothing else. There's nothing else.
How about you guys? You guys want to talk to Sebastian more?
No.
Is Sebastian good?
No, we're good.
Excuse me. I have a question. What is making you so nervous about this? Like, it seems like
You are very threatening.
is this gnome very threatening more than I? Like, maybe there's something about this gnome that would make you kind of scared to divulge this information. I mean, it seems like you're scared.
I'm not
You
scared.
seem nervous.
You seem very
Your voice
nervous.
has changed dramatically since we met you.
I have other things to fear. Not someone, no, but not even you guys so
What about
much.
skeletons?
Are you afraid of the governor?
No, I'm not afraid of the governor. The governor's free.
Are you afraid of the gnome?
No, I'm not afraid of Listen. I
Skeleton.
showed you what I showed you. Can I go now? Please?
Alright.
We'll be back if we find your answers to be unsatisfactory.
Sure.
Sebastian, my man.
Just don't try to hide. The mice know where you live.
Yeah, you frick with the mouse. Okay. And he just turns away and walks away.
Well, so we're out there, I guess.
I want to make a perception check on the door and just see.
Okay.
Can I see if there's any kind of like magic?
So this is what I would say. I would say that because this door is impossible to see, I would have you roll perception at disadvantage. However, because he showed you exactly where the door is, I'd give you advantage. So it's going to cancel out and you get one roll for perception.
Oh, okay. So you want to go look at the door? How high?
Yeah. I want to look at the door and can I like tell if there's any like magic. Like just I want to know if we can get in it.
Right. Well, first of all, you have to see if there's a door there.
Right.
Right.
Okay. All right. So roll perception and
Roll perception. Single roll.
I got a plan.
Big roll.
21.
Ooh. You're not seeing anything as you're looking. But then all of a sudden you just notice the tiniest of cracks. You almost wouldn't have even noticed it or seen it. But the light just hit it in a very specific way that you could kind of tell that there was a sliver of a crack. You also notice that there is just this one small, tiny rock just jutting out, just the slightest bit.
Okay. All right. Here's my idea. We get a stick and we just poke it and see what happens.
So you.
I don't trust touching it right now because it says that we're not supposed to enter it, but I want to know what would happen if it was. Unless you think we should just go right to the governor and tell the governor.
Can I also do a perception check?
What are you trying to perceive?
If there's any, I guess, danger?
Okay. Roll perception.
5.
Things look pretty safe. No issues.
I have one idea. Get back on the farm, guys. You
You're
know,
not from the farm. But continue.
how would you know that?
I talk to animals.
When? Where? What? Who? What? My
You
horse isn't
haven't-
here. Gilbert the horse is not here. My childhood horse.
You haven't spent time with animals. But anyway, what's your idea?
My idea is I'm going to push on this exposed rock and kick it. Actually, no. Nay. Not that. Nay like a horse. See? I am going to use... Did you guys see how I could punch skeletons as hard as you could hit them with a sword? Did you see that?
I did not see that.
Did you witness the power of these fists?
I witnessed the missing.
I punched clear through that one. That one was just shattered with the power. Anyways,
She was nearly dead.
not important. What I'm going to do is
Give her the charm first.
I'm going to punch or press this exposed rock with all my might. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna.
It's your arm.
I guess. What else do I roll? I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll.
Roll what?
You're gonna roll an attack.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like an unarmed strike. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll for the hit or just the attack?
Let's see. I'm thinking here. Okay. Yeah. Roll an attack.
Just an attack.
Just a general attack. I'm assuming you want to do it with your hands.
Yeah,
or
I'm doing it with my hands.
Yeah.
I gotta stand back, and then I hit it. It's not very good. It's a 5.
And it's like hitting rock.
Guys, that's a sturdy rock right there. I'm gonna tell you what about that. That does not move.
Can we try my stick idea?
I just punched it as hard as I could.
I wanna press that little rock that's sticking out there.
But I punched it
Yeah.
with my fist.
But it's a gnome. He probably doesn't hit as hard as you do. I'd say it's probably a gentle touch.
Well, fine. Whatever. Stick. Fine. Go find a stick. Where's the stick?
All
So what do you do?
I'm gonna go get a stick.
Okay. Make a perception check.
No, there probably aren't any trees around here.
There's very few.
13.
You look, and there's just not a lot around. Finally, you do find something that kind of resembles a stick a little bit, but it's probably not a stick. It probably was, maybe it was some sort of thin bone or something like that. That's probably more likely what you would find. So yeah, you find a bone that might work for what you're trying to do. No sticks.
Okay. I'm gonna use that then.
Okay, so you're gonna try to put it in between the crack.
I want the little rock that's jutting out, that's sticking out. I want to like push it and just see if it.
So you push where the little knob is, right?
Yeah.
It just is like pushing on stone.
Water.
I have an idea.
I need water.
We're gonna go talk to Alvera, right?
Alvaro.
He seems to know about stuff, and this might be magical. And he seems to have some spells. He said, maybe that's a good idea.
Or could be the gnome only comes out at night. Maybe it doesn't work during the day.
Well, that's a stretch. How would you know that? I mean, you seem to know that I'm not a farmer, yet my childhood horse, Gilbert, would beg to differ. Nay to you, woman. Nay to you.
First, that's not how
Can I make a
horses
perception
work.
check if there's like anybody watching us?
Sure.
14.
Doesn't seem like too many people are watching. However, you do glance at the corner of your eye toward the seed and grain. That there is a little bit of a head poking out. You can get the idea that Sebastian's looking at you guys.
Can I call him over?
You can try.
Yo, Sebastian.
The head disappears.
Well, I
All right,
guess.
let's go to the governor. Governor, right?
So you come back to the governor's mansion
I had an idea
first.
first. Sebastian was just watching us. He clearly knows more. I don't know. I mean, we could lean on him more.
I think he knows how to get in.
I don't know. What do you think? We could
The
try.
mice say he's twitching.
Yeah, he's obviously hiding something. There's some.
You're not allowed
I
to
was-
say
I was
what the
gonna
animals
ask.
say unless you use the spell from here on out.
I was gonna ask, do you have to use spell for that, or
Yeah,
you
she just gave that. She knows everything about what the animals say.
Okay. Alright.
Working on it.
I mean, but we can go back to the governor. I mean, that'll work too. Either way. Sebastian said he's not going anywhere, supposedly.
Alright, I said we go over there and talk to Sebastian.
Let's go, Sebastian.
Sebastian. And then we
So you
walk
come back to the warehouse, and you do not see Sebastian around.
but there's other people, right?
Yeah, there's a couple other workers and stuff.
So I just like, can I walk up to one of them?
Sure.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
We're looking for your manager, Sebastian.
yeah, I think you went out back.
All right, can you? I wasn't expecting that. Can you show us the exit, the back exit?
Sure. Well, so he leads you to the back entrance, and you notice that the door is wide open.
And we look outside.
Make a perception check.
All three of us?
Sure, all three of you can look.
13.
13? 7.
19.
You see the cloak of someone going around the corner, and that's about it. Pretty good distance away.
Can I run after him and just
60,
grab?
I would say 60 feet away from
So-
where you're at.
Okay, I don't know what's your acrobatics. I was thinking like pretty fast and nimble.
I mean, I'm pretty good with stealth. Acrobats, I can do acrobats. Run after him.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for that. I'm starting to run. I'm very fast. Like I'm gonna sprint. Like,
What's your walking speed?
30.
30. What's your walking speed?
35.
Okay, so you're using your actions to double dash, correct? So you find you're still the same distance. You're not gaining any or losing any. You find that you are starting to gain. However, he is behind a building, so he is going to roll stealth. That's cocked. Which he does awful with. So you notice him dart behind a corner. And I'd say you are gaining on him. You're 60 feet away, so it's going to take you approximately 60 feet. It would take you a lot of turns.
Do I roll for acrobatics?
So you're going to roll perception. Why don't you roll 3 perception checks, and I'll roll 3 stealth checks.
Because I got a really good acrobat.
That's not what it is. You do stealth. You're doing perception, and I'm doing stealth.
So I roll 3 times?
3 times. Do the first one.
Uh-huh.
What do you get?
6.
He's disappeared on you.
I'm supposed to roll 3 times, right?
But after the first roll,
Yeah.
he's disappeared on you.
Do I catch up?
No, you were maintaining distance, so you weren't going to catch up.
The other thing we could do is wait for him.
I know one. We should go back to the feed place and ask the guy if he knows where he lives, man. What do you think? I don't even know if you're there, but I'm not sure.
I'm still back at the feed place.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
slow
did-
jog back.
You guys are still pretty close to one another at this point.
Oh, okay.
You've probably traveled 60 feet away from her.
I'd rather wait here at the granary and just see if there's any suspicious stuff going on.
Okay.
And tampering.
So you're looking at you're coming back, and you're just gonna kind of sit in the seat and grain.
I'm gonna ask one of the employees something.
Uh-huh.
I go up to the employee and say, "Excuse me,
Yes. Hello?
Sebastian.
Hello.
Sebastian ran off back there.
Oh, did he now? Okay.
Does do that often.
Oh, no. He's our manager.
Yeah.
He's a very good manager.
I'm sure. Do you know maybe where he lives or in this town?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah,
Is
absolutely.
there places he frequents? Is there a place that he frequents a lot?
I don't know about
Besides
frequent. We don't hang out too much outside of work, but there's not many places to hang out in this town, honestly. So it's pretty small. So
Alright.
yeah,
Maybe-
you can see him around a lot of places. You want to know where his house is?
Yeah, we're on
He
business.
draws you a little bit of a map to where his house is located.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah. We're just looking for him because the governor sent us. So.
Can I
Oh, governor! Wow. Okay, very cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
check out like what the workers are doing?
Roll, make a perception check.
Doing a lot
I'll
of
do advantage if you want. So if you want to roll twice, you can.
18.
Do that rolling twice.
That's just the first roll.
You can roll again if you'd like to get a higher roll. Okay. So with an 18, you see everyone seems to know their place, be working. They're not really needing to be talked to about what to do because they seem to know exactly what they're supposed to do. They're working like you would expect workers to work.
I'm gonna go up to her and say, so I got this map of where he lives, Sebastian. I don't know if he went back there or not, but a lot of times people do when they're running away and stuff. And then, what do you think? Or do you just want to sit around here?
I think we should wait for the evening.
Okay. Thoughts? Or?
Yeah, I think we should wait at the agree to see. He's got to come back at some point.
Maybe behind those barrels?
Yeah, so we're gonna hide.
Okay, well, everyone roll a stealth check.
Mm-hmm. No.
14.
14?
Oh. 19.
19?
25.
25. You guys, I'm just going to fast forward a little bit because you guys are just sitting there waiting. You were pretty well hidden though. And you don't notice Sebastian. Oh, well, let's make a perception check. I'll let everyone make a perception check too.
19.
14.
17.
With those rolls, you do not notice Sebastian whatsoever. What you do notice is after waiting, getting closer to dusk, is you notice the elven woman that was a guard you know as Sarah coming to the grain and seed. And you, what was your perception? 17?
19.
19? You do hear, no one else got higher than a 19, right?
Correct.
You specifically hear her seeming to ask for Sebastian, which you also hear something about not here, and so then you know Sarah kind of exiting and going back to the mansion.
So I noticed, guys, that this guard looked like a guard, of some sort. She was coming in here and talking to the worker about Sebastian, if he's been here, or I mean, I'm sure you know.
Must have been Sarah.
Do you know anything about Sarah? Like, not really.
Not really. I don't see her around too often because I usually work with the two guards and Belmont, but I know that she's pretty well trusted. She's been here a long time, so she's,
She would have had a hand in training you
Okay.
in your background. I don't know if you remember talking about that, but she was one that you had gotten to know a little bit.
Okay.
Well, I think that we should go and, well, you, I mean, if you know her, specifically, you should go talk to her.
Yeah, I can go talk to her.
Alright. Do you want to, I mean, we'll come, or we can stay here. It's up to you.
Why don't you guys stay back? Can we move the
Split the party?
barrels stealthily so she doesn't see that they're all
She's kind of gone. She's back at the governor's mansion. At
and
this
I
point.
can't get back in there.
Get back in where?
The governor's.
Yeah, you could try.
Oh, I didn't think that you were allowed.
Well, as a guard, you know that's not. You never had access to the
Right.
governor's mansion up until now.
Okay.
But they've given you pretty much free reign to come back because of what you guys have done through that, which is why they told you to come back if you needed to or whatever.
So we're gonna split the party, I guess.
Is that what you're doing? All right. So what are you guys gonna do? You two specifically while Miika's away.
Watch the door.
Yeah, we'll still remain hidden in the same place.
Okay.
And she's gonna go investigate Sarah.
Okay. All right. So you guys, let's do another stealth check for you, and we'll do another perception check.
Yeah. I have 16 stealth.
16 stealth.
18.
18 stealth. Okay.
And you want a perception?
And I also want a perception.
18 for perception.
23 for perception.
Okay. What can I give you guys with those rolls? For the most part, everything is quiet. At one point in time, Martok, you notice the slightest crack open up in the tower. Almost, you can barely see a little eye looking through the crack, and then it closes up.
Did you see that?
See what?
What was that? Something like an eye or a crack or something open up in the top. Right over there. I saw it just for a second.
So the gnomes.
It's in there. Something's in there. Someone, I don't know. And then I guess we just continue to wait.
Did you watch?
Let's just keep watching.
Okay.
It's gonna have to come out.
For food.
All right, and then you're gonna go back to the governor's mansion. You get to the door, and one of your fellow guards is there guarding, and it's Manny, who you were fighting with, if you remember. And he said, "Hey, Miika, how you doing? Today was crazy, wasn't it?"
Yeah. Hey, good job out there.
Yeah.
You did great.
Yeah,
It was rough.
I barely remember any of it, but you did a good job, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
There's so many things going on.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, I just saw Sarah run by here. Did she go inside?
Yeah, she's inside.
Yeah.
Hey, are you not a guard anymore? They taking you off the guard rotation. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just doing a special assignment for the governor. Nothing big or anything.
Your special assignment, huh?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Cool.
It's no big deal. I just kind of got myself all caught up in it, but
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm just gonna run inside real quick.
Well, hey, you know that guards are not. Oh, sorry. That's right. You're allowed.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, man. Hey, take care of yourself.
So, you too.
So I go inside.
Yep. Go inside. You're in that hallway again with the 3 items and stuff, and you do hear conversation in the dining room, which is where you guys had been before. And you do notice Sarah is in there from the hallway. You recognize her.
So I'm just gonna quietly kind of just hang out and just wait to see, maybe try to listen in.
Okay, make a perception check. Lots of perception checks.
I know, 20.
20? Yeah, she's talking with Bellymon a little bit at the table there. Conversation is just pretty casual, talking about the events of the day. They're considering what could have that been. There clearly is something wrong with the protection of this place. It's one of the reasons they haven't had a lot of guards all this time was they've been protected. They've never had to deal with this. What has changed? And you hear some speculation, that maybe where the townspeople are turning against them, or maybe there's something going on outside of all this that they can't see. But that whole tower, that tower's strange. There's something wrong with the tower. It's got to be the tower. That's what we can't talk about.
So I'm gonna kind of just like take a few steps back quietly. I want to kind of make my way over a little bit to that case and just scope it out and see what's protecting it, what's around it, stuff like that.
So you know specifically it's glass. So it wouldn't be too hard to shatter and break. But the glass is made in such a way that it's fastened. So without breaking it, you don't really see a way of actually getting the object that's inside. But it's glass, certainly breakable.
Okay.
You almost get the idea that the glass was made and placed to be one object with the actual mantle that's there. It's not intended to be opened really at all.
So I'm gonna go back over then to the door. I'm gonna knock.
Both Bellymon and Sarah look up. Oh, Miika, hey.
Hey guys. Hey, Sarah, I saw you outside.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to catch up and just, see how you were doing. And I had a free minute, so just,
I'm okay. I was sleeping. Yeah, as you know, we take shifts and stuff, and so I was sleeping along with the other two guards, and we heard what happened. Obviously, I got up as quickly as I could to be there, but obviously you guys had taken care of pretty much all of that before I even got here. So
it was right. No, it's good.
You did a good job.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was we had a lot of help.
Yeah.
I was just I was just kind of getting a little bit more used to the town. I was just over actually this afternoon earlier. I met Sebastian.
Yeah.
He's an interesting guy. Yeah. I'm just curious, how well do you know him?
I can't say very well.
Okay. Yeah, has he been around here long?
Oh yeah, he's been here for quite a number of years.
Oh, okay.
Since way before the Great Awakening.
Okay. Do you know where he happens to be tonight? I was hoping to get a chance to talk to him.
No, I actually went to the Sea Green and he wasn't there.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he's at tonight.
Okay.
He's usually there, so it's strange.
Okay. I want to make a. What is that? What do I check to see?
Insight check?
Yeah, insight.
Insight check.
Ugh, 10.
Yeah, she seems to be telling you the truth for sure. You get the feeling that there could be something behind the way she's talking, but you don't know what that is exactly. It may be nothing.
I don't really know how else to go with that.
You're not here.
Well, I
How does it work?
Let me see.
I don't know exactly what you're trying to get at.
Yeah, I was really hoping to talk to him, and I just trying to get to know him a little bit, and it just seems like a really odd fellow, and he was kind of helping us out with some stuff. We're trying to do this, investigation and everything, just trying to figure stuff out. And do you know anything about what do you know about the tower?
Not much. I'm concerned that he may have had something to do with it, maybe.
Okay. With what? The attack?
Everything.
Okay.
I don't have proof, but I wanted to talk to him today about it.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious, and I thought maybe I'd ask you since you've been here longer.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
and then I say goodbye and leave.
Right.
So we're just kind of hanging out.
So you get back to them?
Yeah. What have you guys? Anything happened? Anything new?
Yeah. Well, the only thing that happened was I saw like a crack open or something, or slit with an eye in the tower. They were looking. It only happened for like a second, and we went away. And that's it. So I think the gnome's in there, or someone's in there, something's in there. That's it. How to go with Sarah?
Yeah, she seems like Sebastian might have something to do with the attacks today. You know, which is a high possibility. I think that I definitely think we need to talk more. Has he shown up at all? No.
From what we know, not a.
Should I do another perception check?
You don't have to. I was taking your perception before, so.
I still have this map to his house. I mean,
Yeah.
We could wait here longer, but I don't know if he's gonna show back up here.
Well, why don't we go get some sleep and maybe have it first thing in the morning?
All right.
Is there a hotel?
Yep, there's the Private Rose Inn that you can.
Or where am I staying?
There's barracks that you've often stayed at.
Mm-hmm.
Can't we just stay at the governor's mansion?
You haven't asked, but you could ask.
I mean, I'm
He
sure
said we
on
had
money,
free reign
so
of the place.
I'm sure on money. So if it saves us some money, maybe they'll let us. Maybe
Actually, unfortunately, none of you have money whatsoever.
Yeah.
I didn't know I did the equipment for you all, and as opposed to money, I should have added some money at least to like 10 gold for you guys, but I didn't do that. So as of right now, none of you have any money whatsoever. So.
Alright, yeah,
Let's go to the governor's house.
Okay. For the sake of time and everything, they definitely have some accommodations for you in the governor's mansion. It's pretty much one room that you guys are all going to just be able to be in, but has 3 different beds, so you're all able to have your own bed and sleep well there. And we will end right there. Thanks so much for joining us and being a part of this. I love doing D&D, and thanks for starting things out with my world. So hopefully next time we do this, we'll be able to do it live and won't be chopped up in multiple videos. And hopefully we can continue on and follow where this thread goes from here. So thanks for joining us, and Lord willing, we'll see you in a few weeks.